What's up guys, it's Techrodd, the new After Effects tutorial, and this episode is about Twitch, the plugin by Video Copilot. Well, first I have to say something. I had my finals last week, that's why there weren't any episodes, so about 2 weeks were the finals. They went great, don't have to ask. It's really easy, nothing much. This is my first year, so I still have 2 years to go. I'm going to be through this year, no worries. Everything is going to be easy. Alright, so let's start with the tutorial first. So the plugin called Twitch is by Video Copilot, and that plugin is very useful, mainly because Twitch makes your screen, your video shake, gives some shaky effects, some how do you call it? Twitches actually. That's probably why the plugin is called Twitch. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to get it, how to work with it, and how to animate with it, and all the simple stuff. So first of all, how to get it? Very simple. Just search YouTube how to get Twitch for After Effects CS6 for free. And the first video, the second video, doesn't matter. They all work. Just make sure you read all the comments, say that works, and yeah, thanks man, thank you. For example, and then you're sure that video will show you how to do it. After you've installed Twitch successfully and it's all working, you just have to create, as normally, just a new composition, a new sort layer, and after that a new adjustment layer. There we go. And on that adjustment layer we will apply the Twitch effect. So to do that, it's very simple, just effects, go to Video Copilot over here and go to Twitch. There we go. Now Twitch is actually very easy to use. Just have to know two things about it. The amount is the amount of shake, so how hard it will shake, the speed, how fast it will shake, so it has to shake really quick, very fast, or it has to shake a few times in a few seconds, for example. That's what's speed for. Next we got the enable, we got enable blur, color, light, scale, slide time. It all says for itself, blur, shake, blur. When it's shaking, it needs to add blur to it, it needs to add color to it, add light, add scale, so it will scale in the shake scale. To shake it, select slide, always select slide, or else it won't shake. Time is for something more advanced. You won't really need it. I don't really use it because mainly you select time when you're working with probably working with a how do you call it? Yeah, with the with Twixtor. That's what it's called. Keep forgetting. Anyway, underneath enable we got behavior, and that's really something you probably won't be using, because mainly that will adjust the way you for example show shake the blur or shake the screen. So for example, we got a really ease in, and if you animate that, it will kind of how do you say it, make it less shake to more shake. You can do the same thing with the amount and speed, so don't really need that. For border over here, you can mainly leave it at mirror, because when you select others, there will appear some borders, and that will make your video not so great after all. Now, we also got seed, and we got randomized minimum, and also showed Twitch only. You don't really need it, but you can use it if you don't want the composition to show, you only want the Twitch to show. It's very useful actually. For example, you want to do something special in an intro, for example, and you have, for example, a picture or something abstract, and you use Twitch on it. You can choose show Twitch only, and that will kind of shake the image, but it's not really recommended to use because sometimes you will have problems with it. But anyway, after that we got seed. Seed is more for the randomized things. Don't really, as I said before, don't really need anything out of behavior. operation controls. That's very advanced. I do recommend getting the hang of it, because the blur amount, for example, the controls for blur and light and slide, is something very important. Um, what I mostly use are my own animation presets. Yeah, I use animation presets to quickly have all the yeah all the operation controls ready as to go. Um, there are a few animation presets in my editing pack. I uploaded last week, actually this week, I can't remember. It's in pack 1, so remember that it's in pack 1. There you can find all the animation presets for myself, and also you can find the Twitch animation presets if you need them. Anyway, let's go further. So we got if we're going to show you how to do it. So let's just import a quick image or video, doesn't matter really. Let me just search for something really quick. There should be a picture here, an abstract picture. That should be fine. Maybe something more in a way we can, kind of animate it. What about this? Yeah, it should be fine. If you think it's a great wallpaper, I will be placing a link to a download for this. Make sure it's on top of the black solid. There we go. And we're going to let this image shake in. So here we got the Twitch. You can also apply Twitch to just a picture to the image, because you don't always need the adjustment layer to let Twitch work. But you can use it on a picture, but not really recommend it. Anyway, let's go further. So we're going to enable blur and slide, and you can directly see that's already some slide, as you can see, and some blur as well. Now that's because the amount here is default 100 and the speed is 5, so we're going to base that on 0 and the speed on 25. I mostly used 10 to 25 speed because that's just great to let it shake a little bit. Now we're going to click this stopwatch on amount and click U on the keyboard to open up the keyframe over here in our layer. Go a little bit further, a few frames. Then we're going to increase the amount a little bit so we can get a little shake. There you go. And back to 0. And there we have already a nice shake, as you can see. So let me just ramp preview that really quick. As you can see, it kind of shake. That's very cool, very cool. You can also increase the size, so let's just increase the size and we can see it will shake more, as you can see. Now you can also animate the speed if you want. We can, for example, speed 60 here, and make it speed 20 or maybe 5 over here. So you can see the difference when we're going to move the amount. So it will shake more and it will gently shake a little bit, as you can see. So it's very cool. So to get around with it is very easy to get around with it. But when you go take a look at the operation controls, is something different. You can, it's actually more to personalize. For example, you can change the blur amount. You can make it very blurry, as you can see. It's very blurry, and of course it will react on the amount and the speed. Let's just leave it at 50 blur twitches. So how much per second, how much twitches per second should there be? Everything set for itself. We want, for example, 2 twitches per second. We can give it a tint. We can give it a red, blue, yellow, green tint, whatever. Hold out, don't really know what that is, but I see. Yeah, so here you can see a little bit of quality change and the sharpness as well. So that's for this. Alright, and boost colors, of course. That's not really. It's really a handful. For example, you got a sun. You want to make it more only with blur. You want to only use blur to make it a more light, for example. Opacity, of course. So we got blur transfer mode as well. So as you can see, add is very recommended to use. It will make your composition look very nice. Blur aspects, not really recommended to use, but you can see that it changes a lot to the picture. And of course, the transfer mode as well. Use lens blur is not, it's actually nothing unless you have light in your composition, and it is 3D, of course. Unique blur seed, you know what seed is. If you don't, it's very simple. Seed is something to the more seeds, the more effects it will give. Just remember that. So when I increase the seed, it will randomize to another value. So like that. Don't really have to remember that. So I did enable slide as well. So we just go to slide over here, and we can change the amount of slide. As we can see, too much is not recommended. You can see it's kind of cool. As you can see, you can also animate that. As we can see over here, so we just make this one over here 5, for example, and over here let's slide amount. Double click to open up keyframe, and we can improve that as well as the amount. You can see we have done some changes to blur, so I'm going to make it default again, just to be sure we don't. And there we go, we got like a crazy slides. You can also see some borders over here, just because it slides so fast and it will give more images. And I don't think you should be doing that. But anyway, 50 should be fine. Which is very cool. Anyway, what else do we got over here? Color. Mostly just enable them all so we can see all the settings at once. Okay. Color, you can give it a cool color. Let me just do it blue. This color amount. Lots and color twitches per second. Let's just turn it red or so, maybe orange color. Color randomize. As you can see, to randomize the colors while twitching, as you can see. So, for example, you have no amount anymore. To do a speed, no, maybe a little bit amount. Don't really know that, but let's just take a look. As you can see, it's a little bit changing colors. You can also just turn off slide and blur, scale and time, and we give it a big amount. You can see it all. Oops, wrong. You can see it's randomizing two colors, and that's just give it to exceed. Randomize it to 100, and you can see to change two colors, and that's very cool actually. For example, you have a music video and want to have different lights go together, and that's the one you use. Just turn it off, turn the light on, and that light is estimated to be the same, approximately the same thing, only there will be flashes. So that's really recommended to use light. That's really recommended to use light because, or else you have to bring in brightness and contrast and give it over 100 keyframes to improve this, to increase the light every time again. So just, as you can see, two flashlights. There we go. Anyway, let's just turn it off and go to scale. Scales, the name says itself, it will scale randomly. It will zoom in, zoom out. It will not move, but you can also, for example, say it has to scale in a little bit. So like that, like this. understand. Then you got slides. Again with slides, it's the same thing. Only, yeah, you have to know what you're doing, of course. You can choose the slide direction, which side the slide it will take. Just play around with the settings, and you'll get used to it in no time. Let me just take a look at the time. Well, that's something you won't be using actually. We have actually no idea what it's for when you would use it, but because I haven't used it myself, so I think you won't be using it anyway. I think that's about it. If you have any questions regarding installing or using it to animate something, you can always ask. If you have problems with installing, please ask the author of that video who showed you how to do it first, or go to the comment section and scroll through it and search for any people who said some fixes about it. If you have any other questions why that won't be working, or why that is, for example, when you're working with Twixtor, that's for the next tutorial. I will show you the problems you have with Twitch and Twixtor together. But anyway, I think that's about it. Yeah, I think the most of you have vacation. I wish you a great vacation, as well do I have 2 months of vacation. I don't have any job to do this time, so I just took off. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I got time for my subscribers. If you have any questions, please send me a message. I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. I think that's about it, so please like and comment, say how it was, give me some more tips about my tutorials, how to do them. I will try to improve them. Share with your friends, that's important, right? And of course, please subscribe for more tutorials, and thank you for watching, guys.